going to take my mask off, but here while I'm speaking, it's really hard to project with that thing on. But welcome. This is such a nice turnout for such a beautiful day today. So nice to see this. So nice to see the sun. I'm Sheila Stewart. I'm the president of the Greene County Chamber of Commerce, and my actual day job is I work for First National Bank of PA as their market manager for the South Pittsburgh region. I cover the Upper Ohio Valleys, 9 offices in Allegheny County and the 2 in Greene County. So I'm really pleased to be here today with all of you. As we are attempting to return to what is now our new normal and what it's going to look like, this past year has made it very clear that connectivity to the outside world is vital to our homes and our businesses. With schools and businesses that were on lockdown, an internet connection has provided a way to continue to educate our students and to conduct business. In our rural county, we have had areas that do not have those vital services. Slow or no internet connections. It means no school for some and the inability for people to work out of their homes. So Kinetic by Windstream is working to address these issues and our concerns. And we are here today to celebrate an expansion of enhanced services to over 7,300 households in Greene County, which we are so happy about, so excited to hear. This past year has taught us that remote learning and working is going to be a huge part of our future. And Windstream is helping to prepare our infrastructure so that we are going to be ready to adapt and thrive here in Greene County. Not only educating and working from home, but opening up new areas of our county that can be developed for new homes and businesses. So again, really excited to be here today. Exciting news for Greene County. We're going to start out, but I have a list of guests to introduce, and I'm going to start with my chamber board members. Stacy Stroman from Blueprints, and if you're there, raise a hand. I know you're out there somewhere. Lena Gowing from Lippincott Alpacos. Janine Henry from Community Bank, and who is also our board treasurer. Liz Menhart from First Federal, who is our board secretary. Jean Ross from Community Bank, who is our board member. And Janice Blair Martin from Waynesburg Millen, who is also a board member. And of course, Melody Longstress from our Chamber of Commerce, who is our executive director. So other guests we have here with us today is Chuck Trump, the president of First Federal. Brian Turpak with Senator Bartolotto's office, Jeff Marshall, the Chief Clerk of Greene County, and Amy Hopkins with Representative Snyder's office. So our first speaker today is going to be State Senator Tamara Bartolotto.
Thanks everybody, that was wonderful, and it is such a proud day for me to represent Greene County and Washington County and parts of Beaver County, and to finally see such advancements in something that we take advantage of in so many other places in the Commonwealth and throughout the country. And to know that Windstream has been a partner down here in Greene County before COVID, but because of the recent pandemic, again, to Sheila's point, so much has changed. The evidence of the lack of a piece of infrastructure that is so vital to every family, to every business, even in the medical profession, it was glaringly obvious that something needed to be done down here in Greene County to bring us literally up to speed. See what I did there? To have our school kids at least try to bring them up to level footing with others that they're going to be competing with in high school and getting into different colleges and universities. This will put them more on level footing. It's also important to understand that it's not just education and working from home, it's the ability for people to have access to telemedicine and telepsychology. All of those things that are even more obvious to us as a need for our citizens. So I am very, very grateful to Kinetic Windstream and to the Chamber and to everyone here in Greene County to really push this initiative further along and I just know that this is going to be a major impact to so many individuals. Those 7,300 households, that's just a drop in the bucket. As I like to say, a rock in the farm pond, because those ripples will continue and continue. And I'm so glad to have a partner like Windstream right here in Greene County who understand the vital need for this incredible resource. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your commitment to Greene County. And I look forward to bigger and better things and even a broader network in days to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tamara. Yes, and at this point in time, our next speaker is going to be the Greene County Commissioners. I would just like to say that Greene County is very fortunate to have a set of commissioners that were so dedicated to improving the lives in Greene County and improving our businesses. So we're going to start out with Mike Belding, the chair.
That's all right, go ahead. I'll go after you.
Did I
Go.
miss? That's why I have the cheat sheet. Okay. Keep that introduction.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll go. What the heck?
This is Nate Rigotti, who is here representing, I'm so sorry about that, Pam Snyder's office. Nate, there you go.
Hey, thank you, thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry that Pam couldn't be here. This is one of the most she's ever been disappointed to miss a ribbon cutting of all of them, because we're so excited about this project and about what Windstream is doing and what they are committed to do here in Greene County. When we started pushing this boulder up the mountain 3 or 4 years ago, I never thought we'd be here. And Jeannie, who works for Windstream, we have a love-hate relationship. I love her, but she hates us. And I don't think that's true, but I make that joke because we work with Jeannie a lot to try to improve the internet here in Greene County. And this is something that's been passionate for us for a long, long time. And the problem isn't always the internet or the infrastructure, but it's the money to be able to get that new infrastructure to us. Look, they're excited for us too. But today's a great day for the investment that's being made to our infrastructure so that our kids can go to school, so that people can have telemedicine. And I have to thank the Greene County Commissioners for recognizing that and investing the CARES Act money into this infrastructure. That is excellent by you guys. We've been talking about it, but it's hard to get that money. But when you have that windfall from the federal government to do something with it, you've got to have a plan. And they put a plan in place with Windstream and made this happen. 7,300 people are going to have better internet service today because of that foresight, because of this investment. But now, Susan, Jeannie, I'm going to hold you guys. We got more projects to do, right? We've got more people that need faster internet. We need more people that have that need this vital infrastructure. So I know you guys are committed to making that happen, and we're extremely grateful for it. So thank you guys very much, and let's get to work.
Thank you very much, Nate. I appreciate that. And now, you just give me the, if I get out of order again here now. And now we have Commissioner Mike Belding, the Chairman of the Board of Commissioners.
Thank you. I'm going to give you the nuts and bolts of this program. The approach that we took is being held up throughout the Commonwealth as kind of the model of how we do this. And as some of the previous speakers alluded to, there's a step process to do this, and usually you lack funding. But if you don't have preparation and the plan going forward, it's a lot harder to get funding because there's no set way to do this. So we view this as a problem-solving event, and I think there's a couple ways to solve problems, but one of the most effective way is obviously identifying the problem. And early on in January 2020, we invested in a feasibility study. Had experts come in out of Maryland, in this case, but they understand the industry, and the company we chose had done several projects with demographics that looked like us. Small clusters of communities, spread out rural, other areas, and they understood what was there. They inventoried what was on the ground, and literally you come up with a map that's green, yellow, or red, and how you're going to attack that. So after we identified the problem, you come up with the solution. And we worked with some industry partners and came up with a solution, but we lacked funding. And for all the bad things that COVID presented, some of the good things was money. right? So it came down as CARES Act funding, as alluded to previously. And we took about 32% of our CARES Act funding and funneled it directly into those projects that we had previously planned and understood what the problem was. The going forward process, now that we have that document that's about 110 pages long, is simply a checklist. As you take out the areas that didn't have coverage or had slow coverage, you continue to go down the road and find others. I think the example of the success we had, there's a model that people can look at there. You solve local problems at the most local level, and we understand our community. Our partners understand the community. They've been resident here for as long as telephone wire and internet cable is strung through Greene County. There are others that will participate in the future as we go forward, and there's some unique technical challenges in Greene County, not unlike other remote areas. But I think the learning factor of identifying that problem, coming up with a solution, finding subject matter expert partners that are going to contribute to that, and then moving forward is good. And I would just say, we observe Harrisburg business, whether you legislate or you're on a caucus or you're in a committee or something, we understand this and we just ask for more money. I mean, that's the solution to our local problem. So thank you, and we value your partnership, and we look forward to future successes.
And now we have Betsy McClure.
Thank you very much. And I usually don't bring notes, but I did today. This is a big deal, Greene County. This is a huge deal for us today. This is a proud moment of accomplishment. The last year we experienced a pandemic where most of us were sent home. We became dependent on the internet for our daily requirements of work, doctor appointments, school, ordering our medicine, ordering our food. The internet was vital to us. A priority that I had when I became a commissioner was the deployment of internet in Greene County to the underserved and unserved, not knowing a pandemic was on its way. But entering this role and beginning to work almost daily on meeting experts in the field and bringing township supervisors together to work towards solutions. We as commissioners have many concerns and challenges facing a budget deficit of $5 million from last year, and we're at a $1 million this year, and knowing that we must get our economy turned quickly for our future, right? Jobs, taxes, and now the pandemic. Well, we're doing it here in Greene County, and I want to give recognition to the Greene County staff, from our chief clerk to our planning department, and for all those who work in Greene County government, as well as our neighbors. I want to thank Commissioner Tom Bloom from Monongahela County here today. It has taken many stakeholders working with Greene County to successfully embark in a public-private partnership between Greene County and Kinetic by Windstream. And I believe we have in place an awesome plan to deploy high-speed internet service to Greene County residents and businesses, to expand our reach as a work-from-home community, a gig city in Royal Greene County, if you will, a gig city. And in closing, to our community, I would like to say, Greene County, you're on the map now. You are on the map. People will be able to Google us and find us. And I look forward to better days ahead, and I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Betsy. And now, Commissioner Blair Zimmer.
Thank you, and I am the long-winded one, but today I have to get someplace in a couple minutes, so I'm going to be brief. Years ago, the Cree family had a telephone company here in Greene County, Waynesburg. It was actually on High Street, and they hired me to be a lineman or an INR in the INR department. I was proud to be part of this phone system that was developed years ago, and it grew, and then Windstream took it over. I am still proud of the people I worked with, what they did for this community, and you guys make me proud in the future, because I am really proud to be part of this from my past. Again, I could go on for a long time, but let's get excited about what's going on and what's going to happen for our kids. This is really important for our families, our children, you know, the schools, our emergency services, and again, I better go. but thank you for being here, and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you very much, Larry. I appreciate that. And next on our speaker agenda is Monongalia County Commissioner Tom Bloom. Tom is serving his second term as Monongalia County Commissioner. He was born and raised in the Philadelphia area, but he's been a resident of the Morgantown area since 1971. His ties to Greene County are his wife of 37 years grew up in Greene County, PA, and graduated from Waynesburg Central High School. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you. First, I better take off my Philadelphia Eagles mask. I'm still a Steeler fan too after Eagles. On behalf of Monongalia County Commissioners, I want to thank you for allowing us to be part of this dedication. My name is Tom Bloom, and I'm ecstatic being here. Not only is my wife Wendy from here, but you're probably asking the big question: why the heck is someone from Monongalia County, Morgantown, West Virginia, coming to this dedication? And let me explain. When the pandemic began, our county had several concerns and questions, and we reached out to your 3 county commissioners. What began as a one-time phone call has grown into a meeting every month. Why? And I really want to say it for all the 3 county commissioners really deserve this credit, that they realized that economic growth did not, and future development did not stop at the state line, and does not stop at the state line. This single, simple concept has started an unbelievable economic growth possibility. We all realize how when we work together to complement our constituents, by working together, they all will benefit. So first, I am pleased to announce that because of this positive working relationship, from Greene County and Fayette County citizens have received over 1,000 vaccines from Monongalia County. That would never have happened without their leadership. And then because of what you're doing today, our county reached out to your county because we know we don't like to reinvent the wheel. And we saw what you were doing with broadband. And we asked to have, honestly, your RFP, your request for proposal. And out of that, we came up with a program for Monongalia County. And just yesterday, we interviewed 5 companies to plan our broadband program. Just like Greene County, we have a lot of similarities, and we have a lot of people without broadband. And that really showed when we went home and the students could not get on the internet, and we lost 6 months to a year of education. So again, I'm thrilled to be here. I want to thank you for the invitation, and we look forward to a positive mutual relationship in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Bloom. We are very fortunate to have you as a partner here at Greene County. Next on our list is one of our very own board members, Janine Henry, who is here representing Waynesburg Prosperous and Beautiful as their president. Or not. No. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay.
She said she'd be here.
Okay. Well, next on our list then is remarks from Kinetic by Windstream, that their regional president, I'm going to butcher your last name, Susan Schreibman. Great. Welcome, Susan.
Oh, wow. What a pleasure. What a great event. First, I want to thank the Chamber and Melody for coordinating this milestone event. We are just so excited to be here at Greene County Chamber to celebrate both the hard work from Kinetic by Windstream and our county officials. I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce my Kinetic team. I've got Jeannie Shear, our VP of State Affairs. I've got Jeff Sauter, Director of Operations. Chris Wilson is our Manager of Local Operations. Shauna Thompson is our Regional Marketing Specialist. And we also have Robert Collins, who is our manager of outside plant engineering. So we're all very excited to be here. You know, we're coming together today with a shared passion for our local community. Through the partnership with the Greene County, we've been able to improve our network by building fiber to over 7,300 homes in Bobtown, Carmichael, Greensboro, Jefferson, Mount Morris, and Waynesburg. This faster gigabit speed is a better experience for all. But of course, this was made possible through the funding from Kinetic by Windstream, along with the CARES Act funding through the Greene County Commissioners. And that all-in investment was over $3.4 million. Now more than ever, with the change of remote schooling and telecommuting opportunities, reliable internet service is vital to our customers and a necessity for our households. We're really proud that you've let us into your homes. And through our technology, you're going to receive the best service, speed, and reliability. I also want to take this opportunity with so many key members of the community here to be able to ask for your assistance, to reach out to our residents, to let them know that Kinetic is also going to be participating in the emergency broadband program. This fund is going to be able to help pay $50 per month for internet service to customers with households who qualify for low-income related programs and or have seen a significant drop in income due to COVID. In addition, those customers have the ability to purchase a tablet, one-time credit for $100. We really will be offering this soon, and we really hope to be able to reach out to ask for your help, to be able to reach out to those individuals that will benefit from this support. You know, the other announcement that I would want to make is that as we continue to expand our fiber, because we're not done, Kinetic has also decided to bring our construction work back in-house. This will allow us to be more responsive and provide dedicated resources to meet our project deadlines. And I'm really proud to announce that we will have Kinetic construction crews located here in Waynesburg. So we look forward to future investments, to be able to continue our path to serve Greene County residents. We're optimistic about the funding, including RDOF that we received, but then other government programs that will allow us to continue our efforts on ensuring access to broadband. Again, I want to extend my thanks to the Chamber for hosting this event, and certainly applaud the Greene County Commissioners for their partnership. And I also want to let you know that you can count on Kinetic. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those words, and thank you, Kinetic Windstream, for the commitment that you have to Greene County. It is very appreciated. At this point in time, I'm going to turn this over to Mel. We will be doing some photographs and also a ribbon cutting. And Mel will give us our instructions here.